So now that we know what characters are going to be in the game confirmed for this playtest and the character roster, and we have so many missing characters that we know we love and from Cartoon Network and different movie series and stuff like that. So instead of doing a regular wish list of characters that were already in the game or potentially characters I would like to see, we know who's going to be in the game as far as this character roster on our screen. So I wanted to do a different video tonight and talk about some other characters in different series that I would like to see happen for the MultiVersus now that this is a real game and it's safe to show the character roster, and we don't have to worry about any sort of potential spoilers. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some things I would like to see, but before I start naming characters, um, I hope that this game has a single player experience where you can be able to unlock these characters. I don't want Stark, Batman, Bugs Bunny, Finn, Harley Quinn, Superman, and all them. Steven Universe, I love that show. And Shaggy, Scooby-Doo from way back from the original Cartoon Network days, Looney Tunes and stuff like that. I want these characters to be locked. I want these characters to be obtainable from doing different challenges. And Shaggy, with characters like Shaggy or Ultra Instant Shaggy, he was supposed to be some kind of secret character in this game, but it looks like he's part of the main roster that's going to probably be on the day one character list. But I don't want him to be available. I want to be able to earn these characters and unlocking it. Maybe I'm thinking too much about Super Smash Bros. With their arcade mode, but that's what I didn't like about Nickelodeon All Stars. I like that they have the voice dialogue. You have all these different characters being able to react and have unique dialogue options. What if when Bugs Bunny runs into Tom and Jerry, it'll be cool to see him have some kind of conversation, or at least try to talk to Tom and Jerry, because even though he's a cartoon, he's from the original old days from Looney Tunes and the original Cartoon Network. It'll be cool to see what he says to Tom and Jerry, Harley Quinn running into Batman, or maybe depending on who you play with, it'll unlock those certain um, dialogue options where you can get to know the character and they'll start fighting each other. They'll have a little um, conversation, a little bit of argument or something like that, and then they'll start playing. So they'll have potential rivals, similar to how you can run into certain characters as you go into the adventure mode and stuff like that. So I don't like how all the characters were available for Nickelodeon All Stars. I want to be able to unlock the characters. They can bring out challenges to be able to unlock Shaggy. So you already know everybody's gonna be playing as him. More than likely, he's gonna be the most picked, if not the most popular character in the game for the playtest. Everyone's going to be picking them online, but I'm hoping that they give us unique challenges or play through a single player mode for solo players that want to experience it, unlock these characters, and that way you can feel rewarded. So you don't just have all the characters available like you already have in Nickelodeon All Stars. That's what I didn't like. You didn't really have a purpose of playing the arcade mode because all the characters are available right then and there. See what I'm saying? So hopefully they'll be able to have some kind of challenge or maybe some kind of requirements to unlock these characters and play as them. It's like complete arcade mode for Batman, or maybe Harley Quinn can invite, and vice versa. Harley Quinn can run into Batman, or maybe if you play as Batman himself, you can potentially unlock Superman. And for characters or secret characters like Shaggy was supposed to be, you can probably run through the single player mode or the arcade or a challenge mode or something like that, or some kind of encounters mode where he's going to run into where you have to complete it without losing a single life. So I think that'll be probably something that'll be awesome to see. So that way the player is earning those characters and being able to have something to do outside of playing the game online. See what I'm saying? And you can train as those characters and unlock certain skins for those characters. See how they had that as a little teaser? Those are going to be alternative skins that people can get. But what about some potential challenges so the player has more to do in the game? Is so unlocking the characters and different rewards and stuff like that. Even though it's going to be a free to play game, I hope they have way more modes to offer. I did see the 2v2 from the first official reveal. That looks fun. Hopefully they'll be able to expand to maybe like 8 players. It'll probably be cool to see that. Even if they don't, that's fine too, because I'm thinking about the 8-player multiplayer for Super Smash Bros. But I'm hoping to see some more potential modes that everyone can get into, and just maybe some more a potential campaign or some kind of story with each character that you can go along and you can get to know them. Street Fighter has something similar to that in Tekken. as well, where you go through a story in Mortal Kombat as well. The list goes on and on, where if you play and complete an arcade mode, you can get the backstory of that character. Maybe I'm asking for too much for it. I'm not too sure it's going to be something like that, but they can expand. Let's talk about the characters. They can expand beyond maybe the Land Before Time. Anyone remember seeing that with Littlefoot and all the different dinosaurs from back then? That was also a movie. They can get other potential Looney Tune characters, Tasmanian Devil, Elmer Fudd with his shotgun and stuff like that. Have him just shoot for different attacks and whatnot. It'll be something cool to really be able to experience as far as all the different DLC. And just Ed and Eddy, they can get the trio for that. The Animaniacs, it goes way back. They can go way back then. Johnny Bravo, Dexter, and stuff like that. And anyone remember the Thundercats? Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Just with Lionel and stuff like that. I would like to see that happen. So I'm not sure if they're going to add any more potential DLC for that, but that's just some kind of universe or some kind of wish list that I would like to see them expand upon. Because Thundercats is supposed to be under Warner Bros. If I'm not mistaken, and not even just Thundercats, Animaniacs, and then Eddy. The list goes on. They can get another Scooby-Doo character. Scooby-Doo should be in this game too. Why not Shaggy? They can get Fred Flintstone, something like that. George Jetson from the Jetsons and stuff like that. It's so many potential characters that they can do as far as expanding this game. And I believe that's why I'm so hyped for this game, to see who else can they possibly get for first potential DLC to expand beyond the universe of the characters that they have. You got Batman from the DC, you got Steven Universe, got Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, Superman and Batman, and the Adventure Time. I don't even know anything about Rendog. Who is that? So I don't know who that is. But Wonder Woman with another DC hero and stuff like that. You got two Steven Universe characters. You got Garnet and Steven. So they could get even more of them. So who's to tell them they can get the Flash, Green Lantern? I would like to see one of the original Teen Titans in this game, from the not Teen Titans Go, but just other series in general from the original, with Cyborg, Starfire, Raven, Robin, stuff like that. I would like to see so many other characters, but beyond them, they can really expand. Let's get to the Teen Titans. Let's get Teen Titans, or at least one of the Titans. Let's get one in the Ed and Eddy trio. Let's get one of the Animaniacs, or maybe one of the dinosaurs from Land Before Time, one of the Thundercats. It doesn't even have to be Lionel. It could be somebody else. It could be a potential villain. They can get Sylvester, Tweety Bird running around, flying around and attacking and stuff like that. It's so many different characters I would like to see added for this DLC. I'm not too sure how much they'll really charge for a particular character, but maybe they can come out with some kind of fighter's pass that you can purchase, or maybe something that you can get. I was gonna say a battle pass, and it's like a battle royale, a fighter's pass or something for you. That way you can be able to get all the access for all the DLC characters, and maybe some new characters, maybe upcoming fighters, so you don't have to worry about paying for them extra. And even if you don't want to get the fighter's pass, you can just get the fighter individually if you like that character enough. See, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do something like that. They got the skins, they got the voice acting, they got the 2v2 modes and all these different characters. Who knows what else they can possibly do with the MultiVersus. But I don't want to go too long. This is just some couple characters I'd like to see added in this game. But let me know who you guys would like to see now in this game, now that we have our official roster right here. And that little lock at the bottom right, we don't know who else that they can open doors to, because they got so many deals with all this. I'm sure they can do so much more. I'm not saying they can catch up to the potential amount of characters that they got in Super Smash Bros. With 80 plus characters or more, but with all these different licenses and different rights they can get access to with all these potential characters right here on the screen, that's already a good sign with all these different characters they can add to the roster.